Max makes fun of me for trying to eat healthy, and then yesterday he said, oh, why don't you just show the people what you eat? Fine, I'll show you what I eat in a day if I'm trying to eat healthy. Breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner. They're all pretty damn good for you. We can get into a habit of eating not so healthy stuff around here. Burgers and big fat sandwiches and lots of fried chicken, and we love it, but you can't eat it all the time. So when I'm not eating fried chicken and big sandwiches and fat burgers, this is the stuff that I do. Start with breakfast. Favorite meal of the day. We start with a hot pan, some sliced shiitake mushrooms. So over the next couple minutes, these are gonna shrink. You know the drill with shiitakes. You know the drill with any mushrooms. You start with a lot and you end up with very little. So in a hot pan, tiny drizzle of olive oil, and over the next couple minutes, you'll see what happens to these. And then we carry on. Okay, at this point, they got a little brown, they're looking beautiful, tiny bit more oil. And now my favorite of all time, green onion, because why not? This gets about a minute, no more. And the pan's hot. At this point, I've got some chili crunch. We're gonna use some of the oil, like that, kind of a decent amount. And of course, some of the crunchy bits, because that's the way to go. Give this a quick one of these. And we come in now with 2 beaten eggs that have only been seasoned with a little BFF. And that's it. We're cooking this on high. It's gonna take about a minute. Oh, I love this. And now, listen, if you want, you can flip it. If you don't want, you can just let it go like this and keep it a little bit runny yolky. But we're gonna give it one flip. Oh, I lost a little bit. Oh, sweat. That's called the bite for the maker. And it goes like this. Okay, that's it. We're done. Now you can flip them back if you want. You got this, and now we just plate. Protein, vegetables, flavor from the chili crunch. This, and you're done. Unless you want to do this. Just a little bit more. Because how could that be a bad thing? You're looking at what is my breakfast about 4 days a week. Ah, come on now. It's not just good for you, it's good to look at. Damn. So let's get a bite with a little bit of everything on it. Oh, you get the chili right off the bat. It's absolutely heavenly. I'm not somebody that can have cold things for breakfast. Yogurt with fruit, it's lovely. It's just not my thing. Cold cereal, it's Jerry Seinfeld's thing, it's not my thing. I need something warm. This, please, I'm working here. This, 1 egg has about 70 calories. The chili crunch, almost nothing. Green onion, for sure I'm under 250 calories for this breakfast, as opposed to what could be a terrible, terrible thing. I'm not saying you gotta do this all the time. I'm just saying when you want to eat a little healthier, here's a good option, as is the lunch option coming up next. This is chicken broth. I can always make this. I always have some concentrate in my fridge or a box of it in my pantry. This is very simple. Over the heat, we're warming it up. At the same time, we're gonna add some green onions, cut in like 1.5 inch pieces or so. We will start them softening. Remember these little rice packs that I'm fond of using? If you saw our most recent air fryer episode, you saw us make fried rice in the air fryer with these packs. They are a godsend. But we're just gonna put, a couple scoops of this rice in with our broth. Not too much, just to fortify it a bit. And then break them up. This needs to heat through before we come to the next step. Okay, while this is heating, let me show you what's next. All right, here's what it is. It's a bowl, and it's an egg. We crack, and in we go. Now we beat like this. Beat well, great. We can add a little bit of sesame oil to this. That's all. Mix this, bring back our soup, our broth, and watch this move. This is egg drop soup. So we give it a little stir, like this. So a little vortex, and watch, Max will show what I'm doing with my other hand. I wanna pour the beaten egg in from up high like this, and you'll see it'll make little ribbons when I do. Nice. Keep going, keep going. Fantastic. Look what you've done. More protein to your soup. And you could stop there, but here's what I like. I have some chicken from a deli roasted chicken that I've just shredded into these decent sized pieces. So I want a good bite of chicken in here. It's all about eating well and deliciously. So you got your chicken in. This just needs to warm a little bit and it won't take long. And while it's on its way, we give it one more thing. A little baby splash of soy, like that. That's just gonna add that delicious umami amazingness that soy can bring. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your basic egg drop soup with chicken and rice and an often lunch in my house. Look what the egg does. It's fantastic. All right, let's have a bite. Okay, come on, one bite. One bite. But make sure you get a little bit of everything, right? Right. Oh, it's gonna be hot.
Shouldn't have rushed to take a bite.
It is so damn good though. Oh my God, it is so damn good. I can feel the pounds melting off me. God, oh my God, I want you to make this. I feel like some of you are looking at it going, the egg thing's weird, I don't want to do that. Do it, just do it. All right, you ready for a quick little snack? Let's go. I'm fond of saying if I had to choose one food to eat the rest of my life, it would be salmon. And why do I say that? I say that because it's low in calories, it's high in protein, and it's a source of really good fat. Plus, and my favorite part, you can cook it so many ways. You can grill it, you can pan fry it, you can steam it, you can poach it, you can roast it, you can smoke it, you can eat it raw. That's what we're doing. We're making a little poke-ish thing right now, right there. Okay, we're gonna begin with the sauce. A little one, very simple. Soy sauce. Let's put a little wasabi in here, and the wasabi paste is the easy thing to keep. Little splash of sesame oil, little squeeze of lime juice, just a small squeeze, not a big squeeze. A little hit of BFF, not a lot, and this we will now mix. And you want to make sure that the wasabi is mixed in really well. Okay, the salmon. Bowl, diced up salmon, obviously no skin, that's about 6 ounces. And I don't know calories, but I just know it's gonna be great. I just know they're low. Green onion, because it's the right thing. And now some of our sauce. You can always add more. I suggest you start with a little bit, just see how you do, and mix. I can tell by the color, the darkness, it's perfect for me. I don't like it wet, I like it like this. Okay, I'm gonna add something else. This is called furikake. It's a Japanese rice seasoning that's a combination of nori sheets, dried seaweed, sesame seeds, and a bunch of other deliciousness. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. We're gonna use nori a second time in a second. So mix this, give it a little taste. Oh my God. And there's a little sweet, a little sugar in here that makes it really interesting. Okay, let's plate. We get Max's bean, we center it, and now we plate. I could eat this shit all day long. And when I say shit, I mean that so lovingly. Remember, this is our snack. You have this in the middle of the day versus, a bag of chips, you're gonna feel really good about yourself. And the less fat that this has, the less calories, the whole thing is better for you. Tiny bit more fresh green onion, a little bit more of the furikake right on top. You could just take a spoon and eat it like that. Or you could get these seaweed snack things that they sell at supermarkets, Costco, everybody's got them. Look, they're like this. This whole pack, it's like 30 calories. So down you go, and here's the move. You get one of your little sheets, you get some of this business, you put it right in the middle. It's like you're making your own little tuna poke open burrito, like that. Oh my God. The flies are insane today. This is insane. All right, I'm having another one. Max is gonna have one or two, and then dinner. Because dinner's great, and I'm gonna take that gun away from him. Okay, doing good so far? The eggs, delicious. The egg drop soup, delicious. The salmon poke, amazing. All good. Last but not least, a reoccurring dinner for me in our house, my house. It's one of these guys. Sweet potato, oh my God, I love them. We'll do a couple things, but not a lot. So let's just say that's a sweet potato or yam. Nobody knows what they are. In fact, the supermarket has 2 bins separate, this one and the light brown one, and it says sweet potato / yams. You have no idea, they don't even know. So let's say you've got one of these and you've washed it. We're gonna cut it right down the middle, however it best makes sense. Perfect. You got 2 sides. Let me square this guy up a bit. Now we sit evenly. Okay, I'm gonna take a small knife and make some incisions, just this, and then this way. Great, same on the other one. One thing and one thing only, olive oil. And this is not the time to go with avocado or peanut or anything. You want the delicious richness of olive oil. We come over here, we take our parchment, we open it up, we put our sweet potatoes face down, just like that. This now goes into a 375 oven for 35-40 minutes until it's soft and luscious. And while the sweet potato cooks, we'll make the insides. Hot pan, olive oil, yellow onion, diced. Okay? You just want this to soften. Probably 5 minutes, and then we carry on. All right, at this point, we're gonna introduce 2 things. One will be a little bit of garlic, not very much, but then more of ginger, because ginger and sweet potato, in my world, are about as perfect as they can get. Another splash of oil, a decent one, we mix, and just as it starts to mix in, we add some diced chicken. Remember, we're eating healthy, so we do want protein. Just give this a good mix. The chicken's cooked, obviously, so it doesn't need a lot. Give it a little of our BFF, mix it in. Gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna take this off the heat, re-warm it back up when the potatoes come out of the oven. And there they are. They don't look that great right there, but that's what you're going for. Ay, ay, ay. Just like that. Okay, couple things. See how tender these are. Oh, right? Oh my God. Okay, here's what we give it. Just a little baby hit of BFF. And then, do you remember this? You should smell this. I mean, what is going on right here is absolutely unbelievable. Super gorgeous. And it's the tiniest bit of cilantro. Oh. For everybody who says I use parsley all the time, no, I don't. That's cilantro. I apologize for how much Max and I are sweating. This gorgeous sweet potato with the garlic, mostly ginger, and the onion. And by the way, chicken. Again, the protein. Come on now. Come on now. I mean, you call this a dinner? I do. Oh yeah, have both halves, you're fine. The calories are nothing. The protein is high. And the flavor, the deliciousness is off the charts. Time to end. What have we accomplished today? We've accomplished delicious food with not a lot of calories. High protein, low fat. The way we should all be eating. Some of the time, not all the time. The other some of the time, pizzas, burgers, fried chicken. Have at it, Sparky. But if you intermingle some of that with some of this, you'll be great. See ya. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you. I just got in trouble for doing nothing.